during the COVID by ITDC. During the lockdown period, as we know, it was we served 2,000 packed meals, and total 62,000 meals were provided to the health workers in the government hospitals like AIMS, RML, Safdarjung, and as well as the needy people who were around Ashok Hotel through the local administration. And this was a very tough period, especially from the hotel point of view when it was an entire lockdown, and in the government sector when the procurement you have to follow the procedures, and the people were not coming, and we were getting issues, arranging passes, but still we managed, and this was initiative was taken. One of the major challenge which was logistics. Port was a major challenge, and movement was very restricted during lockdown period, and people were very scared. Even employees were very scared to come to their workplace, and we ensured our people worked around the clock, and we ensured that the food is hygienically packed, and it served every day 2,000 meals to the the front warriors in the hospitals. Also, the people who were there stranded in the Chanakyapuri. Around more than 300 people were stranded there, and the food was served them from the kitchen of the Ashok flagship property, Hotel Ashok. And this food was, all the precautions were taken. It was hygienically prepared during that time. And we ensured all the safety and hygiene parts are taken care of, and it was very successful, and it was well appreciated by the stakeholders who were fighting round the clock at that time. There are some of the besides that pre and post development, this thing, we have also given training to our all the employees, and we developed the SOPs which has to be followed to serve to maintain the hygiene, and rigorous training on the new normals to the workforce has been given in the different areas, be it F&B or maybe in the front office, back areas, and lobby, all the housekeeping, all the people have been given the training how to handle the especially, and to reassure the give a reassurance to the guests. And also we ran a campaign on our website which was maintaining a social distance, which was very successful. And we also this video was shown. It was a small clip of our logo where the T was separated from per, and it was maintaining a social distancing. Message was conveyed even during the in the hotel by installing TVs at the different points, and this message was conveyed. And we also signed an MOU with the AIMS to strengthen our health protocols, and so that we can give the reassurance to the guests that from the safety point of view. Besides that, other things which we are where we have taken measures, like the food is another other thing. Especially we have moved the outdoor, and now even open air dining we have started, where the social distances are being maintained, the hygiene part is being taken care of. Also in the rooms we are in the hotel, in the various, where the thermal checking, or whether it's the shield, people are wearing shields, gloves, masks are being taken care of. This is what we have done during the especially taking when the situation was tough. We took measures. We served food to the doctors, and then we worked the SOPs to ensure so that people don't have fear, because this fear, especially the hotel industry, has been badly hit, and people still have that fear in mind. So the rigorous training has been imparted to the employees, and other measures are being taken during this period. And I feel, as a government organization, despite the constraints, we have really done well during this time. Thank you. That's all. Thank you.
राजीव जी,
Sir.
मैं ये जानना चाहता था कि आपका होटल पूरे टाइम खुला रहा क्या, किचन और होटल?
During lockdown जो था हमने around 100 employees were there which were involved. It was not a 24/7, it was open. They were coming early, they were preparing food and leaving early. Employees were leaving early, and we managed in the way we call the people who were living in the, nearby places, so that the movement becomes easy. And especially procurement was a big challenge because the shops were closed, everything was closed at that time, and we had a time because of a vendor relationships we were able to manage.
And were there any guests at that time?
No, there were no guests as such. During lockdown, there was no guest. Only thing, the Delhi government opened the hotels in the in the month of August only, around 27, 28 August.
Now you have
yes,
guests.
In Samrat Hotel, yes, we were giving rooms, especially we offered rooms to the Safdarjung doctors who were staying. We offered them a 50 rooms. And also the people who are coming from abroad, we have, we offer to Government of India, they can come and stay in this hotel.
Were there any cases of infection among the employees?
No. There were few cases. I mean, they were not directly at that time. It didn't happen, but yes, as it spread, and there were few cases were there. I mean, but we were not allowing them to coming to the office as such, because they were not. It was a kind of couple of cases were there which where the employee was on a leave, maybe attending his father, and he had got the COVID from his father, and he was not coming to the office, because we didn't allow anyone, because we were doing the thermal checking and the Arogya Setu app was compulsory. So we were not allowing as such, any employees.
Okay, thank you.
Shamaji.
Rajiv ji, apart from AIMS, were your team was supplying food to other hospitals also?
To 500 meals to we supplied 500 meals to RML hospital and 500 meals to Safdarjung hospital besides AIMS. 3 hospitals we supplied meals during this time. And 300 people were there, around 300 to 450 people were there who were, stranded in the Chanakyapuri. It was a labor, the labor force was stranded and didn't have the means to buy, the food, and we served them packed meals during that time.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Rajiv ji, we are trying to judge you in comparison to other competitors who are fighting to win this award. So what is so unique about you? Because most of the activities you have mentioned are routine in nature for a government organization. What is so special and unique? Just elaborate on that.
See, the uniqueness in this, we chose one, we were supplying to the people who were fighting, they were the front barriers, the staff was there, especially in these hospitals. And secondly, uniqueness is in government sector, the procurement is not, as easy, because you have to follow, you have to keep in mind that while performing these activities, you follow rules, procedures. And the third was because it was people were not coming. It was very difficult to motivate people, because so many employees. It's a very big, but serving 2,000 meals is not an easy job, especially it's not a normal kind of a functioning. When the employees are reluctant, their relatives are reluctant, and you see the general manager of the hotel is coming that day along with his team. Their parents are also worried. They also tell that why you are going when you can afford, because in government people can afford, and the government has issued the lockdown guidelines, and offices would remain closed. So the guidelines were applicable to everyone, but still we kept on motivating the team during that time, and that was a kind of a uniqueness, for arranging all the procurement and serving, and without any hassles. And then, because once we decided, then we served it. When it was not from backing that okay, it's a kind of a thing. No, I have a problem. I will not be able to serve it. We served it during the entire that period.
So any special sanctions were given to ITDC?
No special sanctions. As we are not getting any subsidy or sanctions as far as the ITDC is concerned.
Okay, so you manage your show of yourself within your budget.
Yeah, we manage through our own sources.
Okay, thank you very much.
Welcome, sir. Thank you.
Rajiv ji, in fact, this is quite an effort, because coming from an organization wherein nothing moves without tender, nothing moves without the procedures, and these are the things which are done almost a year in advance or a 2 year in advance. There are bindings rather than an opportunity to perform. There are binding. There are several things which bind you not to perform.
Yeah.
So coming from such a background and being in a situation wherein you manage to do this much, I think it's a commendable effort. At the same time, to talk a little more about your challenges, because this is what is known to us, that you did these many meals. What is important is that what were the challenges? You mentioned 2 of them, wherein you did it on your own without any sanctions.
Yeah.
A, the motivation part. B, how is it that you ensure people come? That if you are promising that you're going to be serving these meals, how are these going to happen? Now, can you talk a bit more about that challenge thing, how it worked?
The biggest challenge was the manforce, workforce only. That was the biggest challenge. But we one shortlisted people who were residing nearby places, and we motivated them that you are serving, and then they realize that even the GM of the hotel is coming coming every day from he also has a family. He is coming, trying to manage the show, and it was a huge satisfaction. You tell your employees it was a huge satisfaction. When you would serve these meals, and when they workforce also realized these are also people who are coming. We kept them motivated. Because it was a very difficult. It was a very difficult, because especially the families were reluctant at that time. But still, I mean,
Right.
we managed during that time. It was a very difficult. Even given an opportunity, even I would not like to go. Why should I go? People feel, why should I go? But when you feel that your colleague is going, then even people like us were ready to volunteer. At that time, when I know that my GM is coming, so why can't I? We have, rose to the occasion at that time. Especially that was the biggest challenge, because workforce to manage the employees was a difficult challenge at that time. When the guidelines clearly said that one, you have to close down the establishments, and one can work from home.
Correct. Good.
And the people
Thank
are
you so
scared.
much.
I mean, now
I know people are even
now
today.
people are scared.
When you call them,
Even though now the people are
in a
scared,
situation
but
like this,
at that time, the situation was very bad. The situation was very bad in the sense, even in case I move out from my house, I'm residing in Gurgaon. In case I have to reach Ashok Hotel, I have to cross at least 15 barriers, and at every point you have to make a request to the police wala that I'm
But
going for
Rajiv ji,
withdrawal.
one question.
Sir.
One question that comes to my mind here is that you had 100 people in the kitchen, right, doing these meals. Why did you not make arrangements for them to stay in the hotel itself?
See, the hotel is like, in case we make them, because these were the people from nearby places. One, and the other is, in case we make arrangement, then we have to, call more number of kind of a people, because we were ensuring that with the minimum workforce and the people who can come easily from the closer by area, that would be a better this thing, at that time. Because to make the hotel operations, you have to run the ACs. It's not that easy, because AC plant was functioning only in the convention hall area. Other areas was the non-air conditioned areas. I mean, to stay in a hotel in a totally in a non-air conditioned rooms, it becomes little bit more difficult.
Yeah, that becomes challenge.
Because
I
we
get you.
call minimum people from the certain key areas only.
All right, all right. Well, great. Thank you so much.
Right.
Thanks for making the presentation.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, sir, for the
And we move
presentation.
on to the next.
Now, next presentation is from Northern Power Distribution Company Limited, Telangana. With the presentation will be given by Mr. K. Venkateshamji. It's over to you, sir.
You may start.